Hello guys and girls. Good day, good morning, good day everyone. Um, Today I'll be looking on some certain pairs and let's dive into it straight up. So this is AUDJPY and this is AUDJPY and we have been seeing a corrective move around this area. We have been seeing a corrective move around this area in the recent days. So it's likely we'll be having more of selling opportunities. So let's dive into it straight up. Let's go to the weekly and read our way down. So here is it. And I thought the value yesterday. Go to the daily. Yeah, here is the daily. Here is the daily. So yeah, and see there is a point. There is an important area around this side. Uh, it has been. It actually rejected this area. You can see this red daily candle, this bearish daily candle, the sign of rejection around this area. So we have one, two, three. It's likely you might see more selling opportunities to the downside. So with that being said, let's dive. Let's see the lower time frame. Let's see how the lower time frame will be. Yeah, you can see the lower time frame. This should actually give us a clue and is actually at an important area or an area of value whereby anything can happen. I believe there should be a massive sell on this pair as from next week. You can see the ascending type formation and the approach to this area of value like an ascending type formation. So I likely see maybe a correction like this, then take trade. Looking for the downside. And here will be our first target. And here will be our second target. So that's just it. Let's see. Now we have to focus on the the recent price action, because that is what gives us a clue on what we are looking out for. It gives us a clue on what we are looking out for. And see, after this long impulse, it is likely it forms a correction. So something like this, yeah. And we're looking for more selling opportunities to this. This 90% rule here. So that is just it. Still the same on the the higher time frame. The higher time frame actually supports our analysis because there is a rejection around that area. You can see the daily. You can see a rejection candle around this area. Rejected this area of value. Let's see the 15 minutes. Let's see how we are going to take our entry on the 15 minutes. Yeah, we can. Guys, it is always very, very important to forecast. Forecast your trades so that you will have clarity on what you are looking for in the market. So, so that's just it. We will dive into EURJPY. Let's check the weekly EURJPY. Yeah, if you look at this chart formation, you can see. Firstly, let's highlight the highest high and the important level here. All these area does not really need to be attended to. You have to actually focus on the recent price action because that is what gives us a clue on what we are looking at. So let's go to the daily. Go to the daily. You can see there is a formation of if you know patterns very well. There is a formation. Oh, sorry. You can see like um, head and shoulder. You can see there is something like an head and shoulder. Like at the bigger structure, you have something like head and shoulder pattern. So that's the higher time frame buyers. So we have to dive into the lower time frame to see what we are actually looking at or what we should be looking at. So let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, how you draw your trend line does not really matter. But what actually matters is what you actually know about the market, how you understand the market. So you can see there is a long rejection here. Look at the week. Look at how the sellers, how the selling pressure pushed into this area. You can see. So this is actually a confluence for us, and as you can see, there is a formation of a double top. and the formation of a double top. If you look closely, it's trying to form what it formed on the higher time frame. You can see, look at a mini head and shoulder, mini head. Look at the left shoulder, look at the head, look at the left shoulder, sorry, the right shoulder. So there's a possibility that it will break this neckline around this area, to break this neckline around this area, and we can possibly see selling opportunity to this area. Can possibly see selling opportunities to this area. So let's go to the 15 minutes to refine our entry. Let's go to the film. You can see what I'm talking about. So 9 out of 10 times the market will surely come back to this area to test. Yeah, you can see still come back to this area to tag that head and shoulder area, and then yeah, here is how I will be taking my trade. I'm waiting for us, yeah, around this area. So here will be my first take profit for the day. Yeah, for about 7.41%. So this is actually my go-to setup, and it's actually part of my it's actually part of my trade I'll be taking. So that is just it. That's just it. Seeing something like this, and pause, a tight flag. This might actually give us opportunity to scale in and enter the market. So it's something like exactly what I'm looking at around the market. Like what I'm looking at. So guys, that's just it. Let's dive into EURGBP. EURGBP. Let's go to the higher time frame first. It's always very, 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 very sacrosanct to begin your analysis from the higher time frame, or to do what we call the top down analysis. It is really, really key. It gives one clarity on what to do next, so that it makes one have clarity on what he or she is doing. Let's highlight the highest high around this area. So we're drawing our trend. You can see it's actually moving correctively. It's actually moving correctively. Look at impulse, correction, continuation, correction, impulse, correction. What should be the next continuation to the downside? So with that being said, so that is just it. We dive into the 4 hour. Let's check. analysis. Let's check. Okay. Yeah, you have to run inside a little bit. Okay. You can see this one looks like a running flag. Pick up um, bear flag for it to come to the downside. For it to come to the downside. So let's go to the one to filter our charts. You can see it's rejected around this area of the outer structure, the outer structure here. You can see it's rejected around this area. So we'll be waiting for more confirmation. I guess so. It's actually an area of interest, and we have to be very very aware of that area. It's possible we can just draw our um, zone around this side, around this area. But I'll be more convinced if I see something like this to this area, or if it should break around this area, then I'll be taking I'll be taking a risk entry around this top here. But we have to trade the markets as it is forming or as it is evolving. So let's see. Dive into the 15 minutes. Yeah, yeah, other possible scenario like this. That this place, then you know, having something like or making the, the third touch, sorry, the second touch here, then coming to the downside, or can possibly see a break away from this area, then correction for the continuation of the trend to the downside. So I'll be taking a trade if I see something like this, the next correction to this area. That would be my first target, and yeah, that would be my first target. Second target will be area, around this area, and the third will be around this area. So, so let's see how it goes. Thank you guys.